Rheumatologist. Okay.
Which was the answer?
What's a pathologist? Who is a pathologist?
Who study the disease?
Who studies disease? Who is neurologist?
Who study brain?
Who studies nerves? Yes. Who is orthopedic surgeon?
Bones.
Someone who studies on bones. Who is physical therapist?
Who is giving
Huh?
physical therapy, giving massage and physical,
Yes.
increase bones.
Muscles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is because rheumatologist? Rheumatoids. Ask. Good question. Ask.
Yeah, you should ask him. Go ahead.
So Dr. T, why it is called rheumatologist? Because it is arthritis. Is it related to joint, right?
Huh?
It related to joint, so we were
Yes.
thinking it is
Yes.
orthopedic
Rheumatology.
surgery.
Yes, it's related to joints.
Rheumo means?
Huh?
Rheumo means?
Rheumatology. Rheumat is pain. It's called rheumatic.
Okay, is rheumatic is a pain?
Yeah.
Pain specialist?
Yeah.
So that
Joint pain, especially when you have joint pain,
Mhm.
it's rheumatic.
So they are not going to send to the surgeon.
Usually they send to the orthopedic surgeon.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking it's orthopedic surgeon.
Yeah.
That's what I put too.
Yeah.
So that's not the first choice.
I know why you think that one. Because I am orthopedic surgeon. Can you see here? This is my speech. This is where, can you see this one?
Oh.
Yeah, lectures. That's my picture here. You saw my picture here? This one. This is me. When I was in Chicago at the orthopedics unit. Yeah. So let's go back to your stuff. So usually you send to orthopedic surgeon. Actually, orthopedic surgeon, they can treat also if they have joint pain. But if like it's not treatable with medications and you need some surgical intervention, that is usually when you send to orthopedic surgeons. And let's say if you have like deformities and so on because of that, also you send to the orthopedic surgeon. And also if there is a need to order like shoes and so on, there are different kinds of shoes. They are called orthosis, prosthesis. Prosthesis usually for amputation, amputated limbs. Orthosis for normal limbs, different kinds of shoes. Also the orthopedic surgeons will see. Next. Soft rubbery bones due to inadequate calcium deposition related to vitamin D deficiency will be termed wow, you're good, yes. Yeah. There is osteoporosis, osteitis. Oh, what's osteitis? Usually inflammation of the bone or It can be also infection. What is osteomyelitis? Is also infection of the bone. Okay. Osteomalacia, thinning of the bone. Myeloma is what? It's like a cancer of the bone. Usually, you will see what you call punched out holes on the skull. You know, the skull, there are punched out holes. And especially there is special protein that is being missing and that they will have, like high. Can you see here the skull? Can you see here? These are punched out lesions, punched out, like something is punched from the skull here. It's called myeloma. It's okay. Can you see here in the blood and in the bone marrow there is an increase in level of the plasma cells. It's cancerous condition called multiple myeloma. So what's your answer for this? Osteomalacia is usually for adults, and when it is for kids, for children, how do you call it? What is the relative term for kids? Rickets. Have you heard of rickets? Rickets is usually because of vitamin D deficiency. When someone doesn't have enough vitamin D. As an adult, if you don't have enough vitamin D, you will get osteomalacia. But in children, you will get rickets. So in rickets, what's happening is that they will have bow legs, they will have what we call rosary spots here. This is called Harrison's groove. The chest will be an pigeon chest, that the chest is like this. And it's really very important in some management. Rickets, can you see? Look here, look the bow legs here. And wrist, the wrist here, this will be widened. It will be like wide wrist here. So all of these are how, if I look, the pigeon chest, can you see? You know pigeon, the bird, the chest is like this. And then there is Harrison groove will be here. And so there are many deformities like this. So this is called, and there are rosary spots. When you feel here, there are like small bony like stuffs here. They are like balls, like rings, like stuff. These are called rosary spots here. These ones. So all of these are signs of rickets. So usually, so for a child, what do you do? Exposed to what? Sun. Okay. 1 hour sunshine per day. If the child is just always at home, then he will not get any sunshine, and then that's what you do. جريدة والشغل. Okay. So that is. What is the term for painful aching muscles? Yeah, myalgia. What's neuralgia? What's neuralgia? Yes, when there is pain on the nerve. What's algia? The suffix algia is pain. So when it's neuralgia, pain on the nerves. Myalgia, pain on the muscles. Arthralgia, pain on the joints. Okay, cephalgia, skull pain here on the head. Analgesia is something against pain that improves what? The pain. Let's say aspirin improves pain, it's analgesia, analgesic drug. So painful aching muscle, Maya, because Maya is muscle. myasthenia gravis. This one is what?
Severe muscular weakness.
Yes, it's a weakness. That's because of, you see, there are some receptors on the muscles and the nerves where the acetylcholine, there is a transmitter called acetylcholine. That's acetylcholine, it should go and bind so that the muscles can move. Okay? But in this case, in myasthenia gravis, either the receptors are absent or the acetylcholine, they cannot bind to that, so that the muscles remain paralyzed. They don't have any way to contract. So that is usually a genetic condition. Inflammation of muscles is myositis. Okay, so severe muscular weakness. Inflammation of joints is arthritis. Paralysis of muscles, severe weakness. Okay. When weightlifters exercise regularly, their muscles become stronger, and the increase in the muscular side is due to hypertrophy. So atrophy is what? When the muscles are weak and they are wasting, is atrophied. Okay. Bones also. Can bones atrophy?
Yeah.
Yes. Bones also can atrophy and become weak. So that's why we usually tell patients to move, so that you see they get strong muscles and bones. Dystrophy, that is usually a congenital genetic condition, especially in either in male or female, but they have problem with some like muscle problem or bone problems. Myasthenia, we discussed myositis, hypertrophy increase. Chondrocytes are cells found in where? Cartilage. In the bones, they are called osteocytes. Okay, blood, they are what? Hematocytes. Hematocytes in the blood, bone, osteocytes, cartilage, chondrocytes. Okay. A bone marrow tumor is termed a tumor in the bone marrow. Earlier I told you this. Myeloma. This is the bone marrow. Osteoma is what? A bone tumor. Okay. Myoma is what? A muscle tumor. Myeloma is bone marrow tumor. Lymphoma is what? Lymph node tumor, lymph nodes. A form of the dwarfism results from achondroplasia. You know achondroplasia? Achondroplasia. I am not achondroplastic. They are dwarf, short like people. They are, it's called achondroplasia. This is because of abnormal development of the bone and cartilage. Achondroplasia. So they have proportional shortening of all or every part of their body. So, from a term meaning what?
Lack of normal cartilage development.
Yes. A cartilage tumor is called chondroma. Chondroma is when the cartilage is tumorous, it's called chondroma. Inflammation of cartilage, chondritis. Okay. A procedure to evaluate concentration of an injected radioactive element in bone to localize a possible bone tumor in bone is termed bone scan. What is bone biopsy? Bone biopsy is you do what?
Example,
A small tissue surgery and then take what?
sample of the bone.
Sample from the bone. That's bone biopsy. What's osteopathy? Disease of the bone. What is electromyocardiography? That's an instrument to check. Yesterday we discussed this, EMG. You remember we did EEG for what?
Right.
For brain. EKG for heart. EMG for muscles. Number 12, inflammation of the shock absorber-like structure protecting a tendon sliding over a bone is termed
Bruce, I can say that.
bursitis. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think most of you are tired.
Oh, yeah.